The Golden Cat in the bustling port city of Marovia, where ships from distant lands docked with treasures and tales, there was a legend that captivated the hearts and minds of its residents. The legend spoke of a golden cat, a mystical feline with fur that gleamed like spun gold and eyes that shone with the light of the sun. It was said that whoever found the golden cat would be blessed with fortune and wisdom beyond measure. Marovia was a city of contrasts, where the opulence of the merchant class stood in stark juxtaposition to the humble lives of the fishermen and artisans. Amidst this vibrant tapestry of life lived a young woman named Lila. She was a painter, known for her talent in capturing the beauty of Marovia on canvas. Her small studio, tucked away in a quiet alley, was filled with colorful canvases, brushes, and the scent of fresh paint. Lila had grown up hearing stories of the golden cat from her grandmother, a wise woman who claimed to have seen the cat once in her youth. These tales had ignited Lila's imagination and filled her with a yearning to find the elusive creature. She believed that the golden cat could not only inspire her art but also bring hope and prosperity to those who needed it most. One serene afternoon, as Lila was painting the vibrant marketplace, a commotion broke out. The market-goers were abuzz with excitement, pointing towards the docks. Curious, Lila set down her brush and made her way through the throng of people to see what was happening. There, on a stack of crates by the water's edge, sat a cat unlike any she had ever seen. Its fur shimmered with a golden hue, catching the sunlight and casting a radiant glow. The cat's eyes were a deep, mesmerizing amber, and it moved with a grace and elegance that seemed almost otherworldly. Lila's heart skipped a beat. She knew instantly that this was the golden cat of legend. As she approached, the cat turned its gaze towards her, its eyes meeting hers with an intensity that sent a shiver down her spine. She reached out her hand tentatively, and to her amazement, the cat stepped forward and nuzzled her fingers. The crowd watched in awe as Lila gently picked up the golden cat and cradled it in her arms. She felt a warmth emanating from its fur, a sensation that filled her with a sense of peace and purpose. The cat's presence seemed to calm the bustling market, and the people of Marovia, sensing the significance of the moment, fell silent. Taking the cat back to her studio, Lila marveled at its beauty and grace. She named it Aurelia, a fitting name for a creature of such splendor. Aurelia seemed to understand her every word, and there was an unspoken bond between them that transcended the ordinary. With Aurelia by her side, Lila's paintings took on a new dimension. Her work, already admired for its vibrancy and detail, now seemed to glow with an inner light. People from all over the city came to see her art, drawn by the magic that seemed to radiate from each canvas. As her fame grew, so did her ability to help those in need. Lila used her newfound wealth to support the less fortunate, providing food, shelter, and opportunities for those who had none. One evening, as Lila and Aurelia sat in the studio, an elderly man knocked on the door. He introduced himself as Master Raphael, a revered scholar and historian who had spent his life studying the legends of Marovia. He had heard of Lila's discovery and had come to see the golden cat for himself. Raphael was captivated by Aurelia and spent hours discussing the cat's significance with Lila. He explained that the golden cat was a symbol of purity, wisdom, and fortune, a creature believed to appear only to those with a pure heart and noble intentions. Lila's selflessness and generosity had drawn Aurelia to her, and together, they had the power to transform the city. As the months passed, Lila and Raphael worked together to uncover the deeper mysteries of the golden cat. They discovered ancient texts and forgotten manuscripts that spoke of Aurelia's origins and the magic that bound her to Marovia. It became clear that the cat's purpose was to bring light and hope to the city, to inspire acts of kindness and to unite its people. Under Aurelia's watchful gaze, Marovia began to change. The divisions between the rich and the poor began to blur, replaced by a sense of community and shared purpose. The marketplace, once a place of commerce and competition, became a hub of collaboration and generosity. Artisans, merchants, and fishermen alike contributed their skills and resources to create a city that reflected the spirit of the golden cat. Lila's studio became a sanctuary of creativity and inspiration. She continued to paint, each piece infused with the magic of Aurelia's presence. Her art spread beyond Marovia, reaching distant lands and bringing the story of the golden cat to people far and wide. Visitors from across the world came to see the city and experience the wonder of Aurelia for themselves. One night, as Lila sat by the window with Aurelia curled in her lap, she reflected on the journey they had taken together. She realized that the true magic of the golden cat was not in the wealth or fame it had brought her, but in the way it had touched the hearts of the people and transformed their lives. Aurelia looked up at Lila, her amber eyes filled with a wisdom that spoke of ages past. Lila smiled, knowing that their bond was unbreakable and that their work was far from over. Together, they would continue to inspire and bring hope to Marovia, ensuring that the legend of the golden cat would live on for generations to come. And so, the story of Lila and Aurelia, the golden cat, became a part of Marovia's rich tapestry of legends. It was a tale of love, hope, and the transformative power of kindness, a reminder that true magic lies not in material wealth, but in the hearts of those who believe in the power of goodness and the beauty of dreams.